that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hellfire.
Caitlin Clark's impact is undeniable. Preseason tickets to see the rookie sensation are sold out and now reselling for over $1,000. Meanwhile, Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky still struggling to fill seats. Despite Reese claiming she's the reason people watch the WNBA, fans aren't exactly rushing to see her play. Looks like the real superstar power lies with Clark. Is this proof that Reese's hype is all talk? Or is Caitlin Clark just that much bigger? Let's break it all down.
Now, Fever Iowa, those tickets sold out in under an hour. Here it says 40 minutes. I saw somewhere 42 minutes, but very, very quickly, let's just put it at that. Reseller, $568 to $2,010 per ticket. The Sky at LSU. As you can see here, and I think this was this morning when I saw this, so it might be a little different, but 62% still available. Ticket prices I saw where someone else put you could get them for $28. Here you can see $20 to $60. Huge difference in the motion of these two players. Now,
so Caitlin Clark just did it again. The Indiana Fever's first game sold out in hours. Not days, not weeks, hours. Meanwhile, over in Chicago, Angel Reese's preseason tickets are still sitting there, collecting dust. But wait, wasn't she the one screaming, "Me too, I'm changing the game too"? Yeah, changing it so much that fans are changing their minds about showing up.
People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we...
Caitlin Clark sneezes, and the entire basketball world stops to say, "Bless you, Queen." Angel Reese? She's out here begging folks to pull up, but the only thing pulling up is empty seats. How does it feel to be humbled by the very game you swore you were revolutionizing? See, Caitlin's game speaks for itself. She pulls up from half court like it's a free throw. Her passes look like they were programmed by NASA.
$3,856, $1,925, all the way down to $499. All right, so this is the Fever versus the Brazilian women's national squad.
The Fever fans aren't just watching history, they're part of it. Meanwhile, Angel? She's still stuck on that one championship flex, like a rapper with a one-hit wonder. Somebody tell her the league doesn't hand out MVPs for talking the most. And let's talk numbers. Caitlin's jersey? Sold out nationwide. Angel's? Well, let's just say there's plenty in stock. If you ever need a last-minute Christmas gift, they'll be on clearance by December.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of maybe scalpers got in, the secondary market is already crazy.
Caitlin got drafted, and the WNBA schedule immediately changed to make sure her games get primetime treatment. The Chicago Sky got Angel Reese, and the biggest announcement was that parking outside the arena is still free. Even the ticket resale market told on her. Fever tickets are going for hundreds, while Sky tickets are about as cheap as a McDonald's value meal. And that's the difference. Caitlin Clark built a movement. Angel Reese built a mouthpiece. One keeps stacking up fans, the other keeps stacking up excuses. Oh, the league doesn't promote us enough. Ma'am, the league is literally begging people to come see you, and still, nobody is interested. The truth is, basketball fans know who the real attraction is. Caitlin Clark's the superstar. Angel Reese is just the subplot. Caitlin gets standing ovations before the game even starts. Angel Reese is still trying to figure out why the seats around her are empty.
the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team. Angel Reese is playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing. Let's go to highest price. I want to be fair here. Some yahoos have got some tickets listed for $8,000. Now, this is funny, right? Some guys that put these up there, I'd love to know who actually put these on here for $8,000. I'm going to tell you why I find that interesting. On Vivid Seats, there are tickets available for $36 right now. A lot of tickets for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point I'm trying to make. Very interesting indeed. StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket.
Angel Reese tickets are going for what? $29? $60? Okay. That's respectable. I guess. I mean, at least she isn't Asia Wilson. The Las Vegas Aces are out here selling tickets for $19. That's 2 McDonald's meals and a large soda. You could literally stumble into an Aces game by accident. Somebody could be walking outside the stadium, sneeze, and boom, they're sitting courtside next to Mark Davis for under $20. Now, that's crazy.
And I'm going to treat myself, man. Yeah, no, I'm going alone. I'm not going to take anybody with me. If you want to come, you got to come yourself. It's $19, man. That's a ghetto tank of gas, man. But yeah, man. Asia Wilson, man, commanded $19.
But let's get back to Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky are over here acting like they got prime Michael Jordan on the roster, charging folks triple digits to watch them do what? Lose? Angel Reese got all the social media hype in the world. But let's be real. On the court, she's just there. Chicago Sky fans gotta be some of the most loyal people on the planet. Paying $100 to watch a team that barely cracks ESPN highlights? Y'all are stronger than the Marines. Now let's compare this situation. Angel Reese tickets are $100, sometimes even lower. Asia Wilson's Aces? $19. What does that tell you? That tells you the market has spoken. Ain't nobody trying to see the Aces dominate every team by 30. That's not entertaining. It's a public execution. But Angel Reese? Chicago Sky? Their fans gotta pay top dollar just to watch them struggle to stay relevant. It's like buying front row seats to a slow-motion car crash.
But it was sold out, and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa Women's Basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't. This is already on SeatGeek, which, one, is super annoying because, there's a lot of us that genuinely want to go and want to be able to afford this kind of stuff.
But hold up. Let's not act like Angel Reese's play justifies these ticket prices. She got all the attitude, all the hand gestures, all the celebrations. But when the game is on the line, where is she? Chicago Sky fans are paying Broadway musical prices to watch a team that couldn't sell out a high school gym if Reese wasn't on TikTok 24/7. It's like paying $200 for a meal, only to get served a cold grilled cheese. And don't even get me started on the Chicago Sky as a whole. This franchise stays collecting L's like it's a part-time job. They drafted Angel Reese thinking she was going to bring them a championship. Instead, she brought them viral Instagram clips and a whole lot of empty seats. Meanwhile, Asia Wilson and the Aces are stacking up trophies, and people still don't want to watch them for $19. It's insane. At this point, it's not even a debate. You can watch the best team in the league for less than the price of a movie ticket. Or you can drop a small fortune to watch Angel Reese and the Sky get outplayed by teams with actual talent. But hey, if you're into that, go ahead. Just know that Chicago Sky season ticket holders deserve a Nobel Peace Prize for their patience.
Look at the price of these tickets. This is right after the tickets went on sale. So no good seats. $1,000 $142 for a not very good seat. I'm guessing 10 grand minimum courtside to go see Caitlin Clark.
RK's arrival has turned the Fever into rock stars. The Fever, a team that barely got noticed before, is now the hottest ticket in town. Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky? They're sitting there like the kid who wasn't invited to the party, pretending like they didn't want to go anyway. Angel Reese and the Sky tried to act like they're the ones changing the game. But let's be honest, nobody's paying $700 to see Angel Reese throw up a layup and flex for no reason. She can't even hit a free throw consistently, but she wants to talk like she runs the league? The Sky's biggest headline last season was losing to the Aces by almost 30 points in the playoffs. Caitlin Clark, on the other hand? She had a whole stadium shaking before she even played a single WNBA game.
When there are tickets, there was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU. The lowest Caitlin Clark ticket was what? $408, I think I saw. Yeah.
Chicago Sky fans, both of them, are out here talking about how Angel Reese has real star power. Oh yeah? Where? Because last time we checked, nobody's breaking Ticketmaster to watch Chicago play. Their arena isn't packed, their games aren't trending, and nobody's reselling Sky tickets for the price of rent. The only thing Chicago is leading the league in is missed layups and bad takes. But let's not act like this is just about Chicago. The whole WNBA has been moving funny when it comes to Caitlin Clark. They're acting like she's just another rookie when she's literally dragging the entire league into relevancy.
All over. A lot of these tickets are crazy. But I'm just like, it's not even about the price for me. I'm just thinking about, like, I'm comparing the Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky because they said that it was like Me Too. Like, you guys are watching women's basketball because of Me Too. I mean, bro, everybody could get into this. Like, literally everybody could get into this game. And then I found this image right here.
The ratings, the attendance, the ticket prices, everything is skyrocketing because of her. And yet, certain players and fans want to act like she's just overhyped. Oh, really? Name another rookie that had the entire basketball world watching her preseason debut. Name another player in the league right now who can sell out an arena like she does. The truth is, people just don't want to admit that Caitlin Clark is that player. They'd rather pretend the WNBA has been thriving all along, as if they weren't playing in front of empty seats just last season. But now? Now there's a player who actually moves the needle, and suddenly people want to downplay it. But the numbers don't lie. The ticket sales don't lie. The hype doesn't lie. Caitlin Clark isn't just the face of the WNBA. She is the WNBA right now. And the rest of the league, especially the Chicago Sky, just has to deal with it.
Number one topic in sports, the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie, whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance. She's doing sold out dates. She's selling out every single arena. And I don't mean the little girl arenas, I mean the big girl arenas, the NBA arenas. No disrespect to any Chicago Sky fan or Las Vegas Aces fans that are out there. When Caitlin Clark comes into play, they bring out the big girl arenas for her. Just check the facts.
Caitlin Clark is out here redefining the game, breaking records, and carrying the Indiana Fever on her back. And yet, somehow, the biggest haters in the WNBA still want to act like she's overrated. Let's talk about it because the hypocrisy is getting out of control. Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky are having an absolute meltdown this season. Reese was talking all that talk before the season started. But now? She's out here getting cooked on defense and bricking layups like it's a hobby. The Sky thought they were building a super team, but turns out they just built a super mess. They can't win games, they can't stay out of drama, and they sure as hell can't stop Caitlin Clark from running up the score when she steps on their court. But oh, they sure love to tweet and talk.
All right, Chicago Sky fans, WNBA fans, if you see my last video, I was literally crashing out over the announcement that the Chicago Sky traded our number 3 overall pick for Ariel Atkins. The full trade summary is that the Chicago Sky traded our number 3 overall pick, our 2027 first round pick swap, and 2027 second round pick to the Washington Mystics for Ariel Atkins.
Now, let's move on to the Washington Mystics, because this one is even funnier. Their owner, Ted Leonsis, had the nerve to call out Caitlin Clark, acting like she's some kind of media creation and not the most electrifying player in women's basketball. But guess what? The Mystics had to move their games to a bigger stadium this year because, shocker, people actually want to see Caitlin Clark play. Oh, so now they suddenly want her in town? It's hilarious how all these teams were hating on Caitlin, but now they're bending over backward to capitalize on her star power. They trashed her all off-season, downplayed her impact, and acted like she wasn't bringing in historic ratings. But the second they realize they can make some extra cash, suddenly, the schedule is getting rearranged, bigger arenas are being booked, and everybody wants to be in Caitlin Clark's presence.
The 2 regular season games with the Indiana Fever have been moved. And this is a really important one, as we'll see in some of the comments. Have some shame, right? Going to be 90% Fever fans. See you there. You'll take the money, but won't give the respect. And that's what I want to get to. Ask Sheila why only moving the Fever game to bigger arenas and not when you play everyone else. And this is all about pay attention to their actions. Pay attention to their actions.
Let's be real. Who else is doing what Caitlin Clark is doing? Nobody. Not Angel Reese, not anyone on the Chicago Sky, and certainly not the Washington Mystics, who are currently playing the most forgettable basketball in the league. Caitlin is breaking records, selling out arenas, and putting up numbers that some of these so-called stars could only dream of. And yet, the people who doubted her the most are the first ones to benefit from her success. The Mystics didn't need to move their games for anybody else. The Sky weren't crying about media attention when they were losing in empty arenas. But now, it's all about making room for the Caitlin Clark effect. They don't respect her, but they sure respect the money she brings in. And that's why this whole situation is pure comedy. So go ahead, let them hate. Let Angel Reese keep getting cooked while talking trash. Let the Sky keep pretending they're contenders while sitting at the bottom of the standings.
There's some hundreds in there. Hey, there's some hundreds in there. Don't play with them. There's some hundreds in there. Do not play with the Chicago Sky. There are hundreds in there. You see this? Okay. Oh, here goes the Indiana Fever. Wow.
Let the Mystics owner keep pretending like Caitlin isn't the reason his team is seeing a boost in revenue. Because at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark is the one running the league. And they all know it. They just don't want to admit it. But their bank accounts? Oh, they already have. Caitlin Clark has changed women's basketball forever. That's a fact. The numbers don't lie. Record-breaking ratings, sold-out arenas, and a wave of new fans who never cared before. But here's the funny part. Some players actually think they changed the game. Like, seriously? Take Angel Reese, for example. She swears she's the face of women's basketball, but all she's done is make headlines for trash talk and bricklaying. Caitlin? She's dropping 30-foot bombs and pulling in NBA-level viewership. Reese is out here struggling to get buckets while Clark is setting records faster than Chicago Sky is collecting LAs.
Remember, Renee Montgomery, Atlanta Dream owner, said they not like us, right? Bashing the Fever fans, but she'll move to a bigger arena to take your money. Washington Mystics owner babbling on this nonsense about how everyone in the WNBA should be on the cover of Time for an award that goes to a single person because feelings might get hurt.
The WNBA players are still acting like it wasn't Caitlin Clark that changed the entire league. Look at the ticket prices. Look who fans want to see. If people are paying 10 times normal prices just to watch Caitlin Clark in preseason, imagine what it will be like when the season starts. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe more. Videos are on screen now.